Do you want to know the best Google Ads keyword strategy in 2025? In this video, I'm going to walk you through what that strategy looks like and how you can put it together for your business in under 10 minutes. So the best keyword strategy is actually really simple. The concept is to bid on keywords that are high intent. So what are high intent keywords? High intent keywords are keywords that indicate that someone is actively looking to either evaluate or purchase your business solution. So based on the terms they're searching in Google, they're actually indicating whether they're in market to buy or they're not. So typical keywords that are used are words like solutions, vendors, companies, agencies, suppliers, software. If people include these terms in their searches, they're actually showing that they're looking to research a supplier or a vendor or a solution. And this indicates that they're actually ready, they're far enough down the funnel to indicate that they're ready to evaluate a solution. And because they are in this part of the funnel, they're going to be much more likely to convert when they see your ad and land on your website. Here's how you can uncover this strategy for your business in less than 10 minutes. So the first thing you want to do is you want to use a keyword research tool. I use SpyFu internally, but you can use any of the tools. They're all good. Ahrefs, SEMrush, Moz. What these tools do is they actually help you understand what terms people are actually searching and how much monthly volume they're getting each month. So once you have your keyword research tool, you want to plug in three things. And so what people typically do is they just start typing in random search terms in the keyword research tool, hoping to find something that is going to actually fit their brand and have search volume. This wastes a lot of time and ultimately ends up you not finding the best keywords. So the approach you want to take is you actually want to look at what other people are ranking for that are reputable in your space. And that's going to help you quickly uncover the keywords that matter the most to your business. So the first thing you want to look at is any review sites or review category pages to see what they're ranking for. So if you're in the software or services spaces, looking at G2 pages, Clutch pages, Capterra pages, Trustpilot pages, all of these review sites are SEO powerhouses. And they essentially build their review pages to rank for all these keywords. So if you can find a review page that describes the service that you're offering, you want to quickly plug this into the keyword research tool, and I guarantee you're going to find all the high intent terms that you want to be searching for. The next thing you want to plug into the tool is your competitors. So more often than not, if your competitors are showing up for certain search terms, you most likely also want to be showing up there, because if they're showing up there and they offer a similar service, more often than not, those are going to be the right keywords to bid on. And because Google is already placing them in those places, it's a good indication that you should be there too. And lastly, you just want to plug in your website. A lot of times companies don't even realize that they're on the first page for key search terms they should be bidding on, or the second or third page. And if Google's already ranking you in those keywords close to the first page, it's usually because it is connecting the dots that your website actually fits a search query very well. So one of the simplest things you can do is just see what you're already ranking for and bid on those keywords. So the second thing is, as you're pulling each of these URLs and you're seeing relevant search queries, what you want to do now is filter the high intent terms. So it's going to depend on your industry, but if you're in the service industry, you'll want to filter by words like service, company, agency, solution. If you're selling software, you'll want to filter for the word software, platform, app, tool. If you're, selling a product to other businesses, words like vendor, supplier, the words buy. So like buy trailers, purchase trailers. These words are all indicating that someone is ready to buy or talk to a salesperson. And the last thing you want to do is you just want to check for keyword relevance. So once you found these terms, you just want to make sure that they really describe the service you're offering. And what we found is that if you bid on terms where you think maybe that keyword describes me, or it's possible someone would be looking for me with that term, more often than not, we find that you just don't get conversions from those keywords. You really want to be confident that if someone is searching that keyword and they saw your ad show up in your website, that they would be satisfied and it'd land exactly where they're supposed to land. So now I'll jump into an example of how to do this. So this is the example I'm going to use is a company called Diligent Equity. It's a software and services company that I used to work for, actually. So I did this firsthand and saw the benefits of it through Google Ads. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the review site that I know is most popular for this software category. So you can see here, there's a category page called Best Equity Management Solutions. This is exactly what Diligent Equity offers. And I'm just going to take the URL and I'm going to go to my keyword research tool and I'm going to type in the URL. And you can see here right away, again, as I mentioned, these review sites are powerhouses when it comes to identifying the right keywords. All these keywords that matter. So, and then for here, because it's a software solution, I'm going to type in words like software, platform, tool, solution, solution. And again, if you're a services business or a supplier, you're going to want to use different high intent terms that I mentioned earlier. But you can see here now, right off the bat, I found so many keywords that relate to the brand. Best cap table software, equity management software, shareholder management software, equity management solutions, right? So these are all going to be in my keyword plan. And again, they're all high intent. They're all indicating that someone's actively looking for a solution. So if I bid on these keywords, the odds of someone actually converting on my website is going to be so much higher. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in a competitor. So what you want to typically do here is you want to pick the biggest competitor in your space. The reason is they probably have the best SEO. The longer, the more website visitors are getting, they probably have more keywords they're ranking for, and you're going to find the most from the biggest competitor. So the biggest competitor in this space is a company called Carta. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put it in the keyword research tool again. And I'm going to filter by the high intent terms: software, platform, app, solution, tool. And you can see here again, like a ton of high intent terms that a lot of them are similar to what I found with the review sites, but you'll see here, maybe you could uncover more. Sometimes the review sites aren't as reliable for certain categories, or there aren't any. So again, this is another really strong option to find keywords very quickly. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just plug in the URL. And again, usually there's a gold mine here. Oops. And so again, you can see a bunch of keywords that this brand is already ranking for. And I see this all the time. People are already ranking on the second, third, first page for a lot of great keywords that are high intent. And again, if you're already ranking there, that is the most sure thing that more often than not, you should be bidding there because you are in the right place. So there you have it. That is the best Google Ads keyword strategy in 2025 and how to do it for your business in under 10 minutes. So now that you've found your high intent terms and you know where your buyers are, the next step you need to do is you need to group your keywords into single theme ad groups so that you are delivering relevant copy to your audience and improving that conversion rate and cost per conversion. So if you have not done that yet, go ahead and watch this video and learn how to do that.